Hello. Time to play some Chaos Dwarfs by the looks of it. Let's have a quick look at their team. Alrighty, pretty new as well. Couple of guards. And identical record, I think? Let's have a look at my team. Oh, that's not what I want to look at. Yep, same record. So we picked up an agility on the War Dancer early. We got a blocker lineman and a mighty blow lineman. And then we picked up a catcher last game. So despite our not great record, we've picked up some pretty snazzy skills. How they will do against Chaos Dwarfs, I don't know. I mean, we don't have a lot of... what do you call that thing? Dodge. Don't have a lot of dodge going, so at least their block... I mean, their tackle will not be as much of an issue, although I'm sure they'll focus down the War Dancers. Not the ideal opponents for us, but I think Wood Elves and Chaos Dwarfs are probably both ranked amongst the best teams in the game. Dependent on... I mean, everything is somewhat dependent on matchups. I think it's one of those situations where actually Wood Elves are probably one of the better teams against Chaos Dwarfs early. You know, before Chaos Dwarfs have really got their agility stuff like locked in place, like some sure hands and all that kind of malarkey. We're gonna risk defense because I hate doing offense. Do we have 11? No, he was our new extra player. Okay, bunch of loners on the front. We'll pop the catcher in the middle, I think. We'll put the War Dancer either side. We'll put Mighty Blow on one side, block on the other side. We've suddenly gone to 5 slightly more valuable players, which is nice. Probably won't use the Mighty Blow a whole lot intentionally unless we get blitzes. If they offer up Hobgoblins, I'll probably throw the Mighty Blow in. Against the rest of the team, sure, it could do some work, but it's not super effective, let's be honest. He does have block on both his centaurs, which is, I mean, it's sad, but to be expected. Assuming he uses one as a ball carrier, it's going to be a bit of a pain to get the ball loose. And it does look like he's setting up for that. Yeah, all the Hobgoblins are way too far forwards. So this is... I mean, okay, yeah, I was going to say, you probably want one more back there just in case of a bad kickoff result, or a kickoff that goes somewhere you don't want it, and you have to kind of... Okay, never mind, he's changed his plan. He could still run back with this guy. He's got movement, you know, in spades, I suppose you could say. Magnificent looking beast. As one day I'll play Chaos Dwarfs. Maybe. So I've been on a bit of a Necromunda kick lately with that coming out, but I still love me some Blood Bowl. I feel a lot more accomplished at this game than I do at Necromunda, making all sorts of mistakes at that. But obviously they come from the same sort of place, so they have the same sort of things. The ever-present threat of looming death to a character that you've loved for many hours. Okay, rerolls all around is... Oh. Well, that was sad. Rerolls all around, I suppose, is okay because we're still only on 2 rerolls. Which I forgot about, but... I mean, doesn't make it any less true. So I think actually that works probably slightly better for us because they don't need rerolls that much anyway, especially since they caught the ball already and they have block on most of their team. So let's see how this goes in terms of getting busted up, or do we get in there and stand a chance? We'll probably go with the usual Wood Elf tactic of probably standing off until we smell blood in the water and then pouncing. That doesn't make a lot of sense because Sharks would smell blood in the water and they don't really pounce. They more sort of, you know... What would swimming quickly with a sense of urgency at something be? I wonder if there's a word for that. So this is the... Oh, here we go. Just a stun. Okay. Being on the field is great. Even if you're facing the wrong way, it's still pretty good in this matchup. We'll take it. They only have 11, so I'd be surprised if they fell, but not entirely surprised. Not like full surprised. They would probably fell this guy if he fell over. I think everybody is going to fell this guy when he falls over. They should have a skill in the game which is like some kind of slippery, non-foul-y skill. Like it could be called Squirmy or something. Where you give like a -2 to foul rolls on you because you kind of roll from side to side or whatever. I don't know. That'd be good. Because it's not exactly... It would be a... I feel like it wouldn't actually really get taken a lot. Because there's so many other more necessary skills. So I think it would be a fun one to introduce, and probably one that you'd put on like much higher skilled players. Okay, good start everyone. Now we could pounce in there, but that seems a bit excessive. We don't have access to any hobgoblins, so they're playing pretty sensibly so far. Does that mean we do pounce in? No, because I don't have a way to cancel enough assists. I mean, it's theoretically possible. No, I don't. No, I don't think it is. This person set up their situation here pretty tightly, unfortunately. So I think despite what I said, we're going to try a little bit... Oh yeah, we do have a catcher as well. We're going to try a little bit of this. We are going to try some Mighty Blow because it's a... you know, it's a guard guy. You know, if we did him a mischief, that would be really nice. But that's why we're not really relying on it. And we are going to keep him at the back. We'll shield with as much of these still very valuable, but not quite as valuable linemen. We'll just do a gentle row of war dancers behind that. We'll see if he wants to get up. It'd be nice if he did. We'll see if he wants to get up. Same. And then we'll see if he wants to get up. And this guy is kind of like almost behind them now. In fact, I think I'm going to move him here so that he has to like sort of get somebody over there. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I mean, it would have been even better if we had, you know, injured however you say that, but we didn't. I'm assuming maybe they're not actually Russian. I know you can kind of, there's a way to access the Russian things, but I think the coach name doesn't suggest it in the same way, but who knows? Maybe you can't do it with the coach name and that's why. I mean, we'd rather face Chaos Dwarfs now when their team isn't all mighty blowed up. And they don't have dodge tackle on their bulls, because at this stage you can still mark the bulls and make it very difficult for them to dodge away from you. Okay. Going right in there, down the middle. Alright. We like the stuns at this stage. So now they're marking us up, so... You know, that might give us license to feel a bit more like, hey, let's go hit some hobgob. Okay, what's the plan here? Like, he's got this guy here, so I can't go here or here. I wonder if he's going to line the hole back. That would be a legitimate option. Okay, so what are our options here? If I were to move this guy away, I could theoretically dodge through. So we're going to have to connect a little bit here. Okay, we got the knockdown. It's a good start. We'll follow up on that. Which now means we have a semi-safe passage to there, which means we bring this guy around here. And, okay, so the downside to this is, I mean, there's a few downsides, but, rolling the old one is one of them. Is that we're connecting very heavily. The upside is that we knock the ball loose. Sure, let's follow. Okay, okay. So I think we stand next to the ball here. We don't really want you here. I should have... No, I shouldn't have dodged past there. Okay. I mean, that was likely to happen. Well, no, it wasn't likely to happen. It was a 1. I had to roll the 1. But, I mean, it was always possible. It's why Bull Sentinels are so good. They have that, plus they have sure feet. It's not a big deal, though. We didn't really want him to get hit by the guard guy anyway. Because it's a free hit with 2 dice. I mean, you know, we did get stuns. I guess it didn't really work out, but it was probably going to happen either way. The only downside is it does mean that this guy can get back in the action. So, our agility 5 guy is going to get clubbed, but it's the nature of being who he is. And there's an argument to say that we could dive in with the other War Dancer and then use this guy on retrieval. It's a good argument, to be honest. So let's see how much they... I mean, we're going to get damaged here. The question is how much. How much do we pay for that indiscretion of trying to get the ball out? Birch hold strong, or sway, or whatever birches do. Okay. Okay. He can get these two guys nice and easy as well. Alright, pushes. Pushes are our dream come true this game. Pushes and skulls. I don't see a Chaos Dwarf who's free to knock our War Dancer away, so they can probably push him off the ball, but will they for sure knock him over? No, not necessarily. Probably want to use their Hobgoblin to go stand next to him in case the Blitz went wrong or something. Okay, they'll be happy with that, I think. I mean, they've got the extra rerolls, but you don't really expect to knock over a War Dancer without tackle, so I think you settle for that and make sure you pick up the ball. This is fascinating, going for the foul pre okay, it worked out. I think we're gonna let that go. It's a bit early for... I mean, a sending off would be nice. But going for that before you go for the ball, honestly, that's kind of mad. With a War Dancer here, I find that interesting. I mean, it worked, you know. If stuff works, I guess all you can say is good work. So we've got another 1 dice here if we want it. I mean, we can go straight over for this one as well. All it would mean is putting this guy here. I think I'm going to do this. Because that clears 2 Chaos Dwarfs away from these guys, which is nice. I think I'm going to pick this guy up. There you go, show him how it's done. Stay. Alrighty, alrighty. Now you could dodge over here. But I don't think we're gonna. Gonna stand up here. Gonna stand up here. Human pickup, very nice. Okay, so they can definitely free up the centaur. And these guys are free as well. You catch that, please. Thank you. This is as safe as I can think to get it. It's not safe per se, but I don't want him to have an easy pickup post what he's going to do, because he's got a bunch of free guys over here. He can definitely get over here. And I know we're burning the rerolls, but if we can burn the rerolls to get a touchdown here, then who cares? Yeah, it's a thinker here, because it's like, do you try and... Actually, they can't really free up the centaur. They can free up the guard guy, so they probably bring the... Like, yeah, move this guy. The guard guy can come in here. Can they then get round? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how they get round. I think they're probably looking at a 1 dice here, unless I'm missing something. Okay, we're okay with that. That's just giving... That's giving them 1 less due to... Unless they're just thinking, well, let's kill the war dancers, then we don't have to worry about this shenanigans. Because that's 1 less guy... Well, I guess this guy knocking the war dancer over works, actually. Because this guy wasn't going to get round anywho. Now, if they do a foul now, that's playing a risky game, especially with our catcher over here. But again, if it works, genius. I mean, you could say that anyway. It just doesn't seem like a good idea. So yeah, I guess they have to put the guard guy here. They would have to put another guy here. Probably the hobgoblin here. And then this guy can come through, but the nice thing is that leaves them not much in the way of retrieval options. Okay, and now... Oh, he'll put him... No, he put him out here. Are you going to follow? Oh, you're giving us a free guy. And they're going for the foul. So they're playing the long game here. Not getting punished for it, but not punishing us either. Too bad. Wow, okay. This is some, we are playing different games. Are you gonna do the 2 dice against? I mean, I guess it's pretty fair chance of working, actually. Yeah, we'll take that push. Okay, so what do we have here? So we have a block here to try not to scale over. If we do, that's really nice. If we don't, we still dodge and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Throw to here. This guy runs up. This guy... Okay. If I do a blitz here... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... it doesn't get quite as far as we'd like. Still, I think probably the blitz is the way to... Oh, hang on. Oh, you're the worst one to do. Can you do 2 dice? You could. Okay. You shall stay. Yeah, it's unfortunate I can't go that 1 more. I really want to tie that guy up. Okay, if this works... Does that work? Nope. Okay, but you go here. You go here. And we are going to attempt this throw and of course use a reroll it probably. Elves, why you gotta be so bad at throwing? Oh no, and catching. Oh, that's disastrous. We're not doing crazy plays here. That was all pretty sensible. But yeah, we'd have gone up here, we'd have followed the catcher up behind, wouldn't have made us... Well, we'd have tried to dodge this guy around to stand up the centaur, because the centaur is our main threat in that situation. As it is now, it's more trouble because we got 2 guys KO'd. I think our War Dancer would technically be back. He's very obsessed with fouling. I mean, he could have 2 guys sent off by now. I mean, equally we could have 2 dead guys, so, you know. Oh, it's so much done. I mean, you know, we did manage to knock the ball loose both times, so we can't complain too much. Although I think we knock it loose on a 4+, so it's not crazy. But we're now out of rerolls. I think I did the right thing there. I mean, it kept both of our guys up as well. Had I tried to GFI it over and hand it off, it would have been worse. So, you know. If you're going to roll double ones, you're going to roll double ones, and it doesn't matter what team you are or what play you're making, it's going to fail. So trying to make kind of counter plans to that doesn't really make any difference. If there was still going to be a roll involved. If you could do a plan that didn't involve a roll, then sure, that's good, but... Anywho. It's still not going too badly. We're 2 guys out right now. Are they going to obsess over fouling the War Dancer again? Oh hey, they rolled a bad roll. So pickup gets slightly more exciting. 1 in 3 chance of a fail here. That's what we like to see. I mean, well, we want to see him definitely fail. I feel like he's going to foul the War Dancer again, I can just feel it. Ah, you got to stop succeeding on that stuff, it would make it much harder to foul. Yeah, you can't move any further because, well, you can, but it's risky. I mean, I tried to tell him. Ironically, that was the kind of easiest thing of the bunch, really. Okay, so what is the plan here? Because it's kind of cordoned off here. I think, unfortunately, we got to take some more hits. I think the plan is War Dancer shenanigans, which isn't a great plan, honestly. I don't know how to make this any easier, because what I'm thinking is just to leap, dodge out, pick it up, and off we go. But as plans go, it's pretty bad. And I don't see a great blitz either. Can't stand this guy up yet. I don't like this because it's I mean, it's a 3+ whatever, isn't it? I can't avoid the tackle. We did avoid picking up the ball though, but we are stood next to it, so, you know, always look on the bright side. I'd rather it have gone the way it had than the other ways it could have gone. Downside is we threw the ball back to them. We're trying to do elf shenanigans, but it's not working out quite how we'd want so far. Now, he might try and surf us here. But then if he does, he's not blitzing the war dancer off the ball. So... Only didn't... Yeah, okay. Not moving makes sense there. It keeps this guy tied down and it keeps the center on the ball. So that actually makes a lot of sense. Who's going to come through and do the blitz? Is it going to have to be hobgoblins? I think it is. 1 to assist and 1 to hit, which means this should be a pair because he's not using tackle. So I imagine there's going to be a pair. See if my prediction is correct. It's not. It's going to pop him next to the centaur, probably. Maybe. And is this guy going to try and pick up? It's slippery. I got it. Probably going to slot in here, maybe? And then use the assist to knock this guy down. Downside is this guy is kind of here. Upside is you'd have like, you wouldn't give me a 2 dice. Not that he's giving me a 2 dice right now. But I think that's more trustworthy than trying a 1 dice. Okay. He's doing that so this guy... So he could have used this guy to take the war dancer out, actually. We can still potentially dodge backwards. Oh boy. Yeah, the lack of rerolls now makes us just everything bad. Everything is not a good chance. If he rolled a skull on this one, that would be entertaining. But even a push here would be potentially risky. I assume he's going to try it. I don't know, it's tricky, do you? He doesn't. Okay. Interesting. So then we do this. We have to, unfortunately. I think we have to stand a couple more guys up to keep things spicy down here. And unfortunately our catch has to stand up. We follow. We have to do a leap here, or... Yeah, no, we have to do a leap. And I have to get this guy up. Ugh, I hate to get this guy knocked off the field, but... I mean, what are we playing for here? Because I can't do this. It's still a 1 die. Well, this is going to stop working. Maybe now. Yep. I mean, it was likely to happen. Maybe I should have dodged out and blocked with the other guy. Better chance, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think what I should have done was dodged, put the war dancer here, run in and blitzed from this side with this guy. For a slightly better chance of a knockover. So now he can just pop this guy off the field, run down here, and Bob's his uncle. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. So a little blitz here. Into this spot here. Push is okay for him. Run the hobgoblin down to here. Or yeah, he's got to get some distance because he's got to go in next turn. So you got it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you want to pretty much roll all your GFIs here. Or at least as many as it will let you. I mean, he can form some kind of, like, he could put this guy here, block here. He can bring the hobgoblin down to form like a wall here, and he's relatively safe. I think you'd want to do that first, actually. You want to bring the hobgoblin here, you want to bring this guy here or here, and then you do this. Doing this now is a bit risky, to be truthful. But maybe he's just looking it up, looking how many he's going to have to do. Is he going to do a handoff? That would be mean. But also risky. But he's done some risky stuff. Now that the centaur's over here, where is his... Like, we have paths round. I guess he... Is he... Where's he going to go? Oh, that's a pity. I almost want him to score so we get a couple of chances at KOs. It's crazy. So what's the plan? Are you going to go here, maybe? So what are we going to see here? Handoff? Oh, man. It's so intense. Okay. So... I think we have to do this to try and get like a relatively safe way to get both of these guys over before we do the more dodgy ones. Oh, you can't really get there very well. I have to do that first before I attempt to put the scoring thread up. Let's see if I can get a second scoring threat. Probably not, but it would be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, so he's got 2 threats, and it's a tough time getting the ball up and out. So let's see how this goes. And he rolled a 3 and a 3, so his guy would have made it down to here. Not that that would have been a guaranteed taken either, but I think I like my plan for stopping me better than I like his plan for stopping me, if that makes sense. So yeah, he can mark these guys up, but they're still threats, theoretically. And we got this guy here as kind of an intermediary. So if somehow the ball bobbles loose, we can hand to this guy, and this guy can run up and do a ridiculous throw. I mean, it's not likely, but it's nice to at least give them the element of danger, you know? Yeah, you can only get 1 marker on that guy, so I guess he seems the most likely to succeed. How's he going to tackle this? Is he going to manage some shenanigans? It seems really hard. But there may be ways. I haven't really thought it through. I just kind of put him down there and said, well, I guess we'll see what you do. I mean, them not scoring would be really useful, but we do have 4 guys out, so it may not turn out to work out as well for us as we'd like. Okay, what is the plan here? Are you gonna kind of... No, I don't know what the plan is. I think he's just trying to stop us from scoring. I think he's given up on scoring. Oh, maybe not. Hang on, is there anybody left who can... Is the centaur gonna dodge out and go score? I think this is him just stopping us, maybe. But there is a path, if he followed up there. Dodge, pick up. Yeah, okay. I mean, it makes sense. You got 5 ups. Oh no, it worked. Oh, but the dodge failed. Oh, that really went nicely for him. That could have really been a big issue. Okay, so there's only one thing to do here, really, and that's, I think, try and bobble the ball loose. Okay, it didn't work out. We rolled a 1, and as we've already discussed, 1s do not work out for the best. Oh, that's real bad. That's so bad. Ay ay ay. So, yeah, we're down 3 because they're down 1. But those 3 do include our catcher and our war dancer. I don't think that we have the team to stall this out. Like, we have 7 people. I mean, maybe we can pull some shenanigans with that, but I'm not feeling like it. Looks like he's deploying as wide as he can, which is going to stop us going after his hobgoblins, which is where I'd like to go. I mean, we could try and make a run for it with our war dancer. Oh, he's spread so wide. Okay, what are you planning here? Now what? You're a bit lopsided. If he had this guy back, he'd be perfect, but he does not. I mean, if he leaves this like this, we do attempt a sideline rush. Honestly, we don't have the guys to drag this out. I don't feel like. I mean, we barely have the guys to do a sideline rush. Okay. Okay, so we do a sideline rush up this way. Willow, you shall be Master of Ceremonies. Oak, you shall not. I guess we have a go at this guy. Oh, do I put somebody over here? Yeah, I think I put somebody over here and then and then if we don't have a disastrous kickoff, we drag him around to be the assist. I'm gonna put this guy here in case of a bad setup, in case of a perfect defense. I think I'm gonna pull this guy back as well, also in case of perfect defense. So we've got a lot of legs on us. And we're not gonna outrun the centaurs, whatever we do. That's about the best I can sort of come up with right now. Okay, that's a good start. Okay, so... Okay, excellent. You know, in retrospect, I should have put the blocker here and done the block. Oh well. Are we going to try and give the ball to Cedar again? Because I'm just realizing that otherwise I'm going to be doing a... like... Or do I use Cedar to do the block? I think I use Cedar to try this. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, I should have maybe done the... I don't know. I should have used the War Dancer. I mean, you know, that's a fairly low chance of that happening, but it happened. Now, good news is we're actually out of range of everybody. Bad news is, obviously, our surprise is gone. As is a reroll and another, and our Mighty Blow guy. So, you know, overall, not the best. Not unsalvageable, because they can't reach us, but semi-unsalvageable. It might make this even less likely to happen. I mean, maybe the ball being down here is a blessing, if you want to call it that. Okay, what is going on over here? What is this, what are these shenanigans? I would love him to advance his bull centaur up on us. I'd love him to get to here and use his reroll and not want to do anymore. I'm not sure what this is. Are they gonna blitz the war? I assume they blitz the War Dancer, because they probably blitz the War Dancer and leave the guy on him. Right? I just don't know. Or maybe they blitz this guy and then go stand next to the War Dancer. I was really hoping they advanced more, but this is probably more sensible. Now that said, I could drop back again and see if I could lure him a bit more aggressively. Okay, so he's given us a better path now. But he has taken it away from this guy. This guy is currently free. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Very nice. Can't entirely get away from him. Now, do I GFI and hand off? I think I still try and pass this. Because it's the same amount of rolls, but we stay standing up if it goes wrong. And I also stand this guy up. Okay, no more twos. I mean, no more twos? No more ones. Okay, that's how you do it. I do have to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have to keep going. Okay, no more ones. The plan is working. No, they can still reach us, unfortunately. And I did wonder about going in one. But we did about as much as we could there. Now, in fairness, they can sort of reach us. They can either dodge this guy away, or this guy can... If this is the blitzer, this guy would need to kind of go GFI twice, and then this guy would need to GFI twice, the second one being a blitz. So, you know, it's tricky. But, you know, he's got rerolls. I mean, I think you try, right? Or he might fancy that a 4+ with a reroll is a better chance, but I don't know that it is. Is he thinking about doing some chain push shenanigans? I guess he wants these guys both to be 3, that way there's slightly less GFIs. Yeah, so it's 1 GFI for this guy, 2 GFIs for this guy. What? No, what? What am I missing? I guess you're blitzing? You're gonna do the dodge blitz. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so we're essentially looking at 3 up, 2 up to try and score here. Which, if it fails, is catastrophically game over. I think we at least try and mark up his next best ball carrier in the half before we do this. And that's about all we can do. Yeah, we just have to do this ultimately. So I was just trying to think which is the best square to leap to. Hooray! 1-1 is okay. 2-1's bad. Okay, so we're on the scoreboard. You gotta take the good with the bad. Oh no. Oh, that's 4 1s. That is 4 solid 1s there. Okay, so here's the thing. 1-1, okay. 2 1s, really bad. 4 1s. I mean, what are you gonna do? So it looks like they're probably going to be scoring. If I had to guess. I mean, I was feeling pretty good that maybe we'd get a couple of these guys back this time. And if we had a couple guys back, we could harass. I have a feeling now we're just going to get double march on everybody, and probably some dropping of the elbow on our War Dancer. Aha! They didn't see that coming. I can't really make this much better, honestly. Now, Blitz would have been interesting. Blitz would have been very interesting. I think we're honestly going to try and just protect our War Dancer from roving bands of tackle. Oh, as they shift, their skills are flickering. There we go. I mean, I can't complain about the nature of the armor breaks during the game. We've had to stand them up a lot because we've sort of had to get in position to try and get the ball or retain the ball, only to, you know, like lose our turn before we were able to retreat. But yeah, that said, considering how many blocks we've taken, we haven't done too badly. Like, we've been stunned a fair amount. But it's not a huge consolation after the KOs not coming back. But I mean, and in fairness, that was 4 1s, but it could have been like a 1, 2, 3, and 1, which wouldn't have been quite as exciting. It would have still been horrifying, but not quite as exciting as the 4 1s. Now, is he going to press to win is the question. My feeling from watching the first half is no. But I feel like he should. He has... I think you go try and pick it up with the Centaur. And you... Because Centaur doesn't run very fast, you just kind of block off the rest of our team, let them run in once, let us get the ball. I suppose the danger is that guys come back. So I guess I can see playing for a draw here. I think I would probably try and play for a win, but that has cost us in the past. I mean, I think we've done okay out of the game, considering, you know, considering. We've had bits of luck around. Our leaps have generally been good. I think we may have failed a couple of them, but overall not too bad. I don't mind him using up some rerolls here. Now, do we try and push through here? We can't get to the... Can't quite get to the ball. But if we... Oh dear, I can't even get a good angle on this guy to knock him over. I guess I could try this and just keep going. It doesn't seem like the most viable tactic. Yeah, I think it was worth a try. I kind of want him in the middle of the field. He'll probably get stamped on now, actually, come to think of it. But I wanted him kind of lurking here, in case, you know, just to put that pressure on that ball. But I imagine he'll get fouled. Fouling is like an excellent decision for him right now. It didn't seem worth picking up the other guys until we had resolved what we were doing there, so... I didn't want to just not have anybody up here threatening. Okay, that's nice. I mean, let's face it, this guy's just a war dancer without dodge and leap. And one less movement. But in every other way, he is a war dancer. Every wood elf has the potential to be a war dancer. I mean, in fairness, every Chaos Dwarf could just roll 6s on all their stuff as well. That almost got exciting. Now this definitely feels like a stamp on the war dancer here. I think you... Is he going to do it? He could do it with the Chaos Dwarf, although this guy does have guard. But I suppose it's low risk. He's not putting anybody else next to him, which I was kind of surprised about. Okay. Stampy? One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's possible. Yeah. I mean, we're only rolling 2 ups. Let's get out of here. Alright, so we're not really expecting a whole lot from this. Anything that stalls him is nice. But obviously we're not exactly in, we haven't... the fact they caught it was beautiful. But not necessarily, you know, essential. Unless he somehow manages to hold on to it. Another one on the bench to join the sleepy crowd. Right now, Poplar is really putting on a masterclass. Now, is he the one that has a brother? I can't remember. No, I don't think he is. He's got a reroll. Last reroll. Oh, he doesn't actually. He can just keep hitting him with other guys. And if he stands this guy up, or if he brings other guys in, he can make this 3 dice. Which I think under the circumstances would be pretty sensible. Or you could just double power it. You can't deny the double power. Yeah, in fairness, re-rolling it was wrong. I think I just still put him up here, though, and hit him with the... Okay, that makes it a bit further for this guy to go, but he can still get there without too much problem. But yeah, I think I'd have knocked him up here to hit him with the block guy, and keep a hobgoblin free to help with ball retrieval. Because it's not like this guy's necessarily doing much anyway, apart from maybe having a go at the war dancer, who they very much view as the biggest threat here. They're putting a lot into keeping him where he is. I mean, we just have to hope that they kind of keep dropping the ball, but it's not super likely, honestly. Oh, he got the pair. That is not okay. So you knock this guy down, then you can bring this guy up as protection. Not that you need a ton of protection, because you've stunned the two guys that are well, you stunned these two guys, and I guess the war dance is your biggest threat, but even he is on the ground, so his range is highly limited. Oh, he did that with style, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a tricky one. Okay, he got it. Okay, there's no sort of real reason not to try this apart from common sense. Boom. Ah, it wasn't bad. I mean, we have a war dancer on the ball, for what that's worth. It's not worth a whole lot. So I think this is a time to 3 dice it, right? Maybe? You got a +2, now you got a +3. So one more, and you have yourself a... Or are you just going to 3 dice it with this guy? I think if I was going to do that, I'd pop the hobgoblin here, and 3 dice it so that it goes into another tackle. Oh, you got it though. There's no real point keeping them on the field now. I mean, we can't... It looks like our opponent has 100% settled for the draw, which he kind of needs to at this stage. It's just a case of surrounding my players and wandering in with it now. I guess he can take his time. There's no point in rushing. You can kind of bring these guys down to make a little sort of cage around here and pop him here this turn. Bring the whole thing down here next turn. Keep it 100% secure. Or if... where are you going to go? I don't feel like that was necessary. I understand marking them up, but I don't necessarily feel like that was 100% the right option. But we'll see. Maybe he's got some shenanigans planned. I don't think even he knows where he wants to go. Okay, he's going to go there. I mean, GFIs are a lot safer for him, so you could say why not. Oh, we nearly got it again. Oh. Yeah. Let's give that hobgoblin some, oof. I guess we'll use the Apo, because we got nobody else we really need to use it on there. In the Battle of Down Value 7s, we came out bottom. I mean, our most valuable piece still on the pitch is Poplar. I mean, overall, a draw is fair. With as few players as we had on the field, it would definitely have taken some serious dodginess to get a result at that. I mean, not to say that we nearly didn't a couple of times there. I felt like he definitely gave us the chances to do stuff, but we just, you know, we didn't get what we needed, and that's you know, part of the dangers of only having 2 rerolls as well. Well, I've worried him into playing quite slowly, so that's something. I think you move the centaur down there before you do any more blocks. Is he going to leave himself a GFI on the last turn? Nah. That would be a poor choice. Come on, Elm. Thank you. Come on, Pine. Okay, you're one of the brothers. And that concludes our game because I do not have anybody I can get over there. Oh, okay. I guess there's no reason not to foul here. Right, there's nothing I can do here. What is my way to get? Hang on. Oh, my way to get there is this. 3, 5, 3, 2, 2, 2. That doesn't seem that ridiculous, actually. I mean, the odds weren't quite as long as I expected, to be honest. Well, we ended the game with 6 on the KO bench. I think that's a result that will displease both of us. Win, 2 draws and a loss is not a great record, but you know, it was a well-fought game, so... You're gonna get what you're gonna get. 80 is something. Beach decided to get the MVP. Yeah, there wasn't a lot going around. I don't think anybody leveled up for us, which is unfortunate. We need to level pretty fast here. Get some block going across the team. Get some protection. Obviously, dodge is not going to be protection when we face Chaos Dwarfs, so... now, you could argue that we should get an extra lineman, but I think I'd rather get another catcher when we can afford one. Or maybe, you know what? I think we get reroll next. But of course we're 2k off that as well, so no dice. I suppose we could have a look now at our really bad position on the table. Oh, that's real bad. I don't know where they are. They have the same record as us, or are they? That's not going to show us. I feel like they should be right next to us, but there you go. Yeah. I mean, obviously we can, you know, let's see. We've played 20 something. No, we've played, hang on, 31, yeah. 27 less games than these guys, so... And, you know, considerably less than most people. We've really kind of got off to a slow start this season. But that was probably always likely to be the case. We're definitely playing this just for the fun, I've realized. At first I was like, yeah, I'm going to try and have a decent run at it this season. But I just haven't been playing enough, so... That has not been the case. But we'll soldier on with them, because I enjoy playing Elves. And Wood Elves are too breakable for me, but I do enjoy the speed. And you gotta love War Dancers. I mean, why wouldn't you? So, thanks for watching, and I shall catch you when we play our next game. Bye for now.